Hello and welcome back to Focus Atlanta. Thanks so much for continuing to watch. We're going to close out the show thinking about what we should be concerned about as we're moving. I know summertime is a great time to move to your next place because the kids are out of school, but sometimes we're moving pests that we don't want to take with us. I'm here with Rhonda Santos.
Yes, thank you so much for having me, Keisha.
Thanks for coming on the show. I gotta say, I never really thought about it. Once we're pulling those things out of storage or whatever to move, you're saying that we've also got to be aware of what might be in those boxes.
Yes, so the USDA is asking folks to do a check before they move, to check the outdoor items that you have, to clean them, and inspect your plants because you could be moving invasive insects or diseases.
Okay, and here in Georgia, we have all types of different bugs that could be lying in wait. Do you have any information about that? Like what specifically we may be looking out for?
Yes, so Georgia has spotted lanternfly, and also on the coast, it's infestation of yellow-legged hornet. Um, Georgia also has emerald ash borer and some citrus health issues as well. So those are all things to be mindful of and to know about before you pack up your items and move elsewhere.
And to your point, what are your tips about what we should do as we, open up those boxes or get into that garage or whatever? Are there tips in terms of, I don't know, products that we could use that might kill something that's in there or things that we should look out for? Are there signs, I don't know, holes in the shirts or whatever, signs that we should be looking for as we're doing our packing and moving?
Yes, we do have checklists on our website, so the USDA.gov website, and you can search for hungry pests. That lists all the different pests that we're really most concerned about in the United States. But in terms of what you as a homeowner can do before you pack up and move items elsewhere, you can check your outdoor items first. So think your patio furniture, toys, tools, even vehicles for signs of insects or egg masses. And then you want to clean these items. So just do a thorough clean of whatever it is that you're going to be moving to a new location to make sure that you're not bringing any insects or egg masses with you. These critters can be pretty tricky in that they can lay eggs in really hard to find crevices. Think like tool handles and wheel wells and under chairs. And so places that we may not even see on these items could have egg masses or insects that you might transport elsewhere.
Rhonda, I gotta say, I hadn't even thought about the eggs. Oh my gosh. When you're talking about so yeah, literally, as we're moving things from one place to another, we may be moving the eggs with us. Like mind blown. I hadn't even really considered it.
Yes, and it's not anything that we want to be dealing with, right? When we're moving, we have so many other items. We're thinking about packing our belongings, the logistics, deadlines, but it is really important to check for these kinds of pests because you don't want to bring them to your new neighborhood. And they can be tricky even with the eggs themselves. So something might actually not look like an egg mass. For spotted lanternfly in particular, it can look kind of like a glob of dirt that's dried on something. So it can look just like dirt, but it's actually egg masses.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you said that. Yes, I think we've all probably seen those before and not known what that was and what we're taking to the next place. Thank you so much. You gave a website there. Can you give that website again so that we can kind of have a place to go, a point of reference to learn more?
Yes, it's USDA.gov and then search for hungry pests. You can also learn more on Georgia Department of Agriculture website too. And you can report insect in both of those locations online. Mhm.
Thank you so much for your time today. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise, thank you.
All right, Rhonda has got us ready because I know there's so many things to think about when we're moving during the summer. Like I said, since the kids are out of school, you're trying to get everything done in this time period. But we really got to be careful not to rush without inspection, not to rush without looking for these things. It's really important. You don't want to take those pests with you to the next destination. Thanks, guys, for tuning in to this week's episode of Focus Atlanta. I hope to see you next week here on CBS Atlanta.